live at 5:30. It's offer review. Boy, so we're going to have some interesting discussions, and we've got some little mini rants that we're going to do today in offer review. First things first, I don't poop enough to keep up with this game. I just switch over to extreme high fiber dive to give myself enough time to get through everything that's in these games these days. Raids, War, Dark Dimension, Event, Saga, Crucible, more events. Oof, my bowels are in overdrive. I personally like the extra content, but I could see a lot of people, wanting a more casual experience. But I don't mind more new stuff myself. I kind of like it. Making the WebStar essential is frustrating. Yeah, and this is a new thing. Basically, you have to go into the web store and then break your fingers. And this is kind of it's mostly annoying on the mobile app. You have to go all the way down to the bottom to collect it. They moved it from the milestones into the store part. So there you go. So that's just something a friendly reminder that, it's always at the very bottom. There you go. It's just like the one core offer. And there's a one core offer today. And again, so basically they force you to not only go into the app or to go to the web store on your mobile browser, scroll all the way down to the bottom. But they're also requiring you to do that in game to check to see if there's a one core offer for the Deathlock event. Then also, this is just kind of funny. By the way, I do welcome harder content, and so I just think this is part of the progression of the game. But can my web wires dodge as much as the ones in Doom 3? They dodge a lot. And then also, I've got a clip here from Reminex, or it's kind of grayed out here because I paused it. But basically, Ghost Spider, basic attack, did 1 million damage. That was on 3.4. I can only imagine what 3.5 is. It's definitely more challenging for sure. And this is something beyond annoying. Okay. Milestones that don't require hoarding. And I kind of made a meme on this. Like, do you have what it takes to be the best in Marvel Strike Force? That's right. You need to deploy the Mailbox hoarding meta. I mean, to play this game the most efficiently, you need to Mailbox hoard. And Victory Blueprint, which starts on the 7th, is the best example of that. Victory Blueprint is probably the best way free to play you can get the very valuable level 4 ions. And the best way to play that event is to be hoarding all your Alliance War rewards. Like right now in this last week, as you've been saving your Alliance rewards, leaving them in your mailbox, and then you collect them when the event starts. And then you get a big jump start and you get better access to the very valuable level 4 ions, right? The blue 4 ions is going to be probably the main, one of the main bottlenecks to getting Apocalypse. And so why, if it's that important, why do we have a claim all button? Wait, back up. Why is it that way? What is the purpose in making an event where the optimal strategy is to hoard resources? Marble Mailbox Hoarder Force. That's the first problem. Second problem, if it's gonna be that way, then why isn't there a confirmation button on the claim ball? And this is, and I'm sure a lot of people are like, well, I'll keep your fingers away from the screen. You shouldn't. There's all kinds of reasons, and actually very good players have had this problem. And if this problem is affecting even 5% of the player base, 1 to 5% of players, then it's bad UI design. They didn't do it right. Even if it's a small percentage of players that have this problem. Now, this right here, I don't know. This might be anecdotal. I haven't seen a video on this, but I suspect that it's true. A lot of people, numerous players have told me that this is an actual thing. Claim all button is coded as claim all in some emails. Like they're actually saying that some of the emails you hit claim and it's coded as claim all, and then it claims the whole thing. And this goes back to not only first of all, not only is this not good, why isn't there a confirmation button? But more importantly, why do we even have to hoard stuff anyways? Like, what's the point in hoarding stuff? Like, it's just kind of nonsense. So, it is not good. Also, I just wanted to point out, this is gonna be for later in offer review, that there's an offer to help you unlock Iron Man, but yet a lot of characters help you unlock Iron Man, and I don't know if the minions are the right way to go. So let's get into offer review. We've got some things we're going to talk about. Limited time sale. This is interesting. So we have 2 mercenary offers, and mercenaries are important in this game, mostly for the payday event. Payday event is an event that happens every 4 weeks or so, like once a month. And if you have the event with 7 mercenaries, 7-star mercenaries, 5 mercenaries at 7 stars, you can max out the event and get 5.4 million gold. And that recurs every 4 weeks or so. And so there's a mercenary bundle here. I do like this one here because it has Taskmaster. Taskmaster, along with him and him, are very good on defense. These guys are pretty much benched characters. So I do like this offer there because it has Taskmaster better than this offer right here. Now, this offer right here has Korath, which I don't like as much as Taskmaster. And then it does have Killmonger, which is right now being played with Wakandans. So there you go. Let's move on. Demolisher. Now, I just want to point out, this is kind of horrible. There are 2 orbs that have identical art. There's the Deathlock, what is it called? Total Destruction Orb, which looks just like this. And then there's also a Valhalla Orb, which looks just like that. So, and they're very different. So what this orb right here is, and you kind of have to read the offers, what this orb right here is that it is the Deathlock orb, which gives a minimum 6, maximum, it can pay out 180, but that's like 1 in 2,000 chance. But the average on this is like 9.3, value them at $3, and then you got it paired up with an Armory 14 that's maybe worth 50 cents. So it's just the standard Deathlock orb offers, character offers. Same thing with this right here. 5 orbs, $3 a piece, $15. It is what it is. Morgan Le Fay. So there's other things in this orb, but I think most people are buying this because they have X amount of shards to go up the next star level. Like I could see somebody buying this and they say, oh, I only need 15 character shards to get her to 7 stars. So these orbs are pricey. There has Morgan Le Fay on the sides and then a random chance in the middle. On average, they have 3.54 Morgan Le Fay shards. The best price I've seen for one of these orbs is $3. But this is more than that. So it's pricey. But here's the thing. Darkhold is the best team in the game. Morgan Le Fay is the best character in the game. And boy, she is annoying to kill. She can go back to full health like instantly with her special. And her base attack is pretty menacing too with health regeneration. So anyways, Goddess of Thunder, Mighty Thor, 50 character shards for $35 is really never the best pricing. And I believe we're going to see a super expensive Agatha offer here for that same price, which we're going to talk about. This is for the, what is it, coordinated assault? Or I don't know what the name of the event that just started, which is basically spending this energy. So if you're going to want to, I believe if your alliance is, is active, it's a relatively easy event, but I don't think all alliances have that. So if you want to jumpstart and be generous with your alliance, that's a way of doing it right there. Okay. And then we talked about this yesterday. These are pictures of fully grafted gear pieces that are not inside of this orb at all. So, but this is, if you're looking for Armory 14 pieces, they used to be 12 orbs for $5. Now they're selling 15 orbs for $5. So the pricing has gone a little better. Same thing with the Armory 14 offer, Armory 15 offer right here, 15 orbs for $10. And then Armory 16. This is an expensive way of doing. There's only 2 pieces, so this is a total of 30 pieces for $15. And I can say that when I was pushing to get through Dark Dimension 5, I did buy offers like this, but it's not really an efficient way of spending. Let's move on. We've got Spider Woman right here, 50 character shards for $35 is outrageous. Same situation here for Nico. Now let's talk about Agatha, and I do think that there is a very specialized situation where this might be worth $35. Someone said to me, I have Morgan Le Fay unlocked, and I have the other, basically I have 4 members of the Darkhold team, and I do not have Agatha. I am missing Agatha. Well, you need Agatha for the team to work. It's the best team in the game for sure. I could see that being a situation where if spending $35 allowed you to unlock her, now $35 will not unlock her, but if you need 50 more character shards to unlock her, that might be a situation where this would be worth $35 if it allowed you to use the best team in the game, because the team really doesn't function without Agatha properly. Plus, she adds a lot of value whenever you go up against the Eternal matchup. It pretty much has like a very lazy kit where Ultimate just, negates and stuns the two Eternals, Cersei and Icarus. Anyways, let's move on. Red Star Ultimate Pack, we've got 14 Red Star Orbs. My suggestion is to open these Red Star Orbs when it's 10x Dark Promotion credits. I'm personally finding the most value of opening them when it's 10x. I value these orbs at $1.50 a piece, so that's not quite there. Then we've got the Deathlock Orb. Before purchasing this, I would consider buying this twice because it is less money for, this is basically twice as much for 2.5 times. I'm probably gonna have to start buying this because I'm running out of gold. Everybody has, I just have severe gold and training material problems. Let's move on. I do like these two offers right here. And then the typical character shards. Training T4s. They have sold in the past for $10 US, 125 T4s. So this is not the best pricing that they've offered on T4s. And then also this is not the best pricing they have for T3s. They have a $5 offer, which is not currently running with Legacy 2, 100,000 fragments. Whenever that comes through, I always bring it up because that average is over 350. Let's move on. Gear. I don't buy gear. I don't think gear is a good value. It is what it is. I'm more interested in ions than ISOs. They've sold this for $20 before. Now they've dropped it down to $15 to get a character up and running for War Ready. And that'll do that. And then we've got more gear offers. And we just keep going. Going. And then we've got anchor pricing for an Elite 4, anchor pricing for an Elite 5. And then this is really, really annoying because this is the same artwork as the Deathlock Orb, but this is the Valhalla Orb. Now, I do not think that this orb is worth $5, but if this orb was $2, I would consider it because it does have basically the same amount of training materials as a training material orb, and it has other things in there. And I'm also glad that they took the artwork that's showing Valkyrie on it because she's not in the orb. It mostly just has the OG as Guardians, but not the new ones. And there's some other characters in there that are useful. I think for me, I did the math on this. There's like a 12% chance of getting a character shards that I wanted, the scarcer, newer characters, 12% of the time. Let's move on. Nope. I think we've gotten into the interesting area. Boy, Sorcerer Supreme, like I said, Darkhold, best team in the game. The one that they're being super stingy with, though, is Agatha. But we've got 75 Wong and Heartless Doctor Strange for $75. Not a great deal. Techno Future Bundle. So this is for the FOMO, fear of missing out. For, this event, we don't know the math, but they expect us to buy it without knowing the math. We don't know how the event's going to play out. Not a fan of that. A Daily Orb Bundle. Again, this is the Valhalla fragment. So how would you know? You just have to click on it to see that it's the Valhalla versus the Deathlock one, right? But the art looks the same. Not a fan of any of these offers. There is something worth considering down here, and then do what you got to do on Doctor Strange and Wong. I just think it's kind of extreme. Star Pilot offer, 75. She's a year 2 character. This just seems outrageous. I feel like this should be like a $9 offer, $10 offer. It does have a Mega Orb, which is worth about $5 to some people, worth about $1 to most. And then we've got more of the Morgan Le Fay Pestilence Orbs. Someone asked me, do you think they're going to come out with a Rogue Orb? I'm very sure they're going to monetize Rogue as well. They have sold these for $3, but they only sell one of them when they sell them for $3. If you want to buy 3, if you want to spend more, you can spend more. There you go. So this is not the offer that I like. The offer that I like is $5, and it has 100,000 fragments. And that's the main thing that's of interest inside that orb is T3 ability materials, but that's not the one that I like. All right, let's move on. This could be used on that Alliance event, that coordinated assault that started today as well. Kind of a pricier way of doing it than the other offer, but let's just scroll down to the bottom and collect our 1 core reward. We have to scroll through, break our fingers. We've got the 1 core, and boy, there you go. Let's get that. Now let's toggle over to the free-to-play account. The first offer that they have on the free-to-play account that's worth interesting is Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch, 50 character shards for $5. She is she's the least important member on the Darkhold team. Typically is subbed out for Dormammu or even Red Guardian in Alliance Wars. So, but she is going to be required for the Apocalypse event. So it kind of broke my heart upgrading her. I think I had to take her up from 14 to 15. I think I even took her to 16. Boy, I wish we had more agency on that, but she is a requirement for the Apocalypse event because she's the core Darkhold team. Anyways, that's a good value. $5 for 50 character shards. I think that's fine. All right, let's keep going. There's a couple other offers here we're talking about. There's a Miles offer. There's some Asgardian offers. Gatekeeper offer. Heimdall is on the Hero Asgardians. A lot of discussion about Hero Asgardians and the Ravager team and the Wave 1 team for the Scourge event. And my suggestion is to wait and see what the best team. I suspect that it's going to be some sort of hybrid team. When I poll people, most people are mostly excited about Hero Asgardians being the primary team to be used in the next Scourge event. And we've seen, that definitely happened in Rogue. The Rogue event, it was without a doubt the Web Warriors. And I know a lot of people that went heavy and upgraded on Inhumans or A-Force felt like they didn't get their investment out of the event. So my suggestion is to wait and see and find out which team is going to be best. Because when I look at the Ravager team, there's a lot of really good characters on there. Ravager Stitchers, amazing healer. Yondu can summon Stitchers. And, Starlord T'Challa is there too. So every single one of the Asgardians does have a passive heal, but I'm not sure how important that's going to be. It really depends on how they design the event. So I think the prudent advice is to wait and see. So anyways, there we go. If you want to get ready for that event, there you got 75 character shards for $10 for Heimdall. And I believe we've got a Sif one in here somewhere too. Let's keep going. I don't like that. Ooh, Miles. Now, these have passed already, but Miles is a Web Warrior and a Young Avengers. And those were the key teams in each of the Rogue event and the Morgan Le Fay Scourge event on nodes 5 and 10. So he had double use. I think that's fine. 75 character shards for $5. Shield team. So the idea of this shield team is to unlock Iron Man, but in all reality, if you have access to these other characters over here to unlock Iron Man, I think that there's a better way to go than these minions. The minions are just largely out of favor. They're benched. I don't use them. They just wasting space in my inventory. They're blitz teams at best. Let's move on. And I think that'll do it for today. I don't think there's anything else worth talking about here in offer review. All right, let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to collect your 1 core. Don't forget to log into the web store and scroll all the way down to the bottom to get your rewards there. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.